What's going on, everybody? Hope everybody's doing well. So for today, because it is Dominican Independence Day, yeah, we're gonna learn two variations of merengue. It's about to get intense. Welcome to Percussion Life. My name is Eric Perez. If you're new to the channel, thank you for stopping by. And if you haven't already, please hit that like, subscribe, and notification button just so you can find out whenever I upload these videos. And to all my day ones, thank you so much for all the love, all the support, everything, as well as all the Dominican fans, man, that, always gotta represent. So today I actually wanted to show you two variations of merengue. This is called as Interboro. It is... You would say, I wouldn't say like the interlude part, but maybe like the bridge or a transition where the horn section is kind of going. This is where there's a pattern where the tambora, the huira is all kind of communicating, especially if you have maybe a djembe or another instrument that is often used. They all kind of mesh around this time. And there's a specific pattern that the congas do. And I'm actually gonna be showing you two variations that El Maestro Luis Mojica from Juan Luis Guerra's band, man, that dude, I just always try to learn feel and his patterns. I'm just letting you know, I'm gonna show it step by step, just two variations. So the first one, I'm just letting you know, it took me a while to get, just especially the feel. I had to slow it down, I had to really dissect and learn how Luis Mojica was doing it, man. It's craziness, man, craziness, but I appreciate this pattern and love the feel. So yeah, let me show you this first variation. Yeah, kind of confusing, and you're probably like, Eric, I don't hear it, I don't feel it. I'm the same, yo. I am the same. We're gonna slow it down. We're gonna kind of like break it down step by step so you can hear the feel. And that's probably the part that just was challenging for me. The second variation is something I think more natural for me. But yeah, let me break this pattern down. So again, if you saw the video that I kind of referenced, you'll notice his hand placement. I tried to slow it down in some parts just so you could see how he's moving, and man, the feel is unbelievable. But what he actually does, especially because it's kind of going through the motions, there's, you would say, three accents that are predominant in this. It's an open on the tumba with your dominant hand, an open on the quinto with your non-dominant hand, and then your non-dominant hand kind of comes back and does a close slap with your dominant hand. So it's gonna sound like this. So if you hear the first part, it's do pa pa, do pa pa, like that feel. And if you want to emphasize that ghost note, it's do po pa ta, do po pa ta, like that. So that ghost note, setting up the close slap, very important. And I know my sound effects are crazy, but that's the only way I was able to kind of get the feel. Now, what's interesting about this pattern that I couldn't understand at first is that it's actually a call and response. So we're gonna do a call and response with that. But what Luis Mojica does, he actually does an open with his non-dominant hand, and open with his dominant hand, and then like an attempted close slap. It's a close slap, but you know, it could actually come off as an open slap, which then sets up a close slap. So that's I would say that was the tricky part, but let me kind of break that down slowly. So this response is do do ba ba da, do do ba ba da. So remember, the beginning is do ba ba da, do do ba ba da, do ba ba da, do do ba ba da, like that. That's kind of the call response. But to play it slowly and putting those two together, because after that, all you're gonna do, maybe a ghost note, maybe not really feel how your style is, but you would then go back to the beginning at that point. But to kind of play it slowly so we can actually hear that together, it's gonna sound like this. Pretty interesting, man, but that's how that feel goes. To play it slowly and counting it just so we could understand how the flow goes, it's gonna sound like this. 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1 2 3 4 1. Yeah, man, I have a lot of fun with that pattern ever since I kind of got the idea of it. You know, just the feel, everything, especially when you start speeding it up. Now for this second variation of Interboro that Luis Mojica does, I would say that this one's a little bit more easier if you're used to playing comparsa, which is another variation. I'll try to link the video that I did in regards to that. But if you're used to that kind of feel, this is going to be a lot easier to play. And I think it is easier in regards to just in general, the technique that's required of it. There's not a lot of kind of switching back and forth, but it's very similar to the first variation. But let me show you that variation now. Now that is my favorite variation that he does, man. I absolutely love it, and I love it from the beginning. So if you hear it, it's slightly different in regards to the first three notes that happen. It's not like do do do. It's more like do do do. So it's a little bit kind of like more concise, right in between. So it's an open with your dominant hand on the tumba, an open with your non-dominant hand on the quinto, and then an open with your dominant hand on the conga. I would say that feel right there, that feeling is the most important part of this variation. It's what truly makes it, because after that, all you're doing is you could either do two close slaps, one with your dominant hand and one with your non-dominant hand 2 times, and maybe some ghost notes in between, maybe. Again, depends on your feel. Or 2 close slaps and 2 opens. After that, again, really depends on the feel of what you're trying to incorporate, because what follows is or. So putting those two together, it's going to sound like this. that essentially is the pattern, because after you do those 2 opens, you go right to the beginning. To play it slowly and counting it, just so you can get just that beginning part, because again, that's where the feel is at. It's gonna sound like this. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Again, out of the 2, that is my favorite one. The first one, I think I need to play it for many more years. You know, I've been dabbling with it here and there, and I'll throw it in and here or there, but it is a tough pattern to just internalize. And when you hear somebody like Luis Mojica, who's been doing it all his life, man, it's just, wow, beautiful sound. But yeah, that second variation is one I see myself probably always going to when doing a variation of Interboro. But alright, y'all, I really do hope you guys enjoyed this video. I know it's a quick one, quick little concise little teaching, but here to celebrate Dominican Independence for all my peoples, man. Love y'all. Please leave a comment down below. Let me know which variation you enjoy, especially with Interboro. There's a bunch of different variations out there, some that people have kind of rearranged and made it their own. It's a beautiful thing, man. Please, gotta love and respect Merengue, man. Love it. But alright, y'all already know what to do. Like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next video. Have a great day.